When we heard about it, time seemed to stop.
A newborn baby kidnapped from the hospital. Every minute feeling like a lifetime for his frightened family.
Somebody got my baby, please, God, please, return my grandson.
We were with police tracking down every lead.
And there when they put someone in cuffs. Right now, the search for baby Bryce.
Breaking news coverage starts right now.
Live, local, late breaking. Channel 11 News starts with breaking news.
Somebody got my grandson, please return my baby, God, please.
A tearful and desperate plea after a newborn baby is taken right from the hospital by a stranger wearing hospital scrubs. We've been breaking into programming all afternoon.
And we are certainly hoping that our coverage will help reunite the family with missing Bryce Coleman. We have several reporters working right now to bring you all of the angles in this story. 4 of them will be live in the next few minutes. But we begin tonight with Vince Sims, our first reporter at Magee. Vince?
Yes, we've been here live at Magee since this all went out. And when we first got here, we made it here and we saw police still swarming here to Magee Women's Hospital with their sirens and lights going as they've been searching for this missing 3-day-old little baby. Take a look. This is the picture. This is the baby they want you to see. This is the picture. I was able to talk with his grandmother and she told me that his name is Bryce Coleman. That is the name of the little 3-day-old little baby boy. Now, police swarmed here to the hospital when this was reported. That grandmother told me a woman posing as the mother's sister came in dressed in scrubs and somehow removed the baby from the nursery as the family was preparing to be discharged today. Now, as you can imagine, this family is absolutely devastated right now. Here is the grandmother telling me about this and making an emotional plea for the return of that little boy.
Somebody came in the hospital and claimed they was my daughter's sister, and they took her newborn baby that she just had on Tuesday. And we don't know where it's at. Somebody got my grandson. Please return my baby, God, please. An innocent baby girl that's in here. What was they doing? And then on the other day, like the day before yesterday, I was told that they had to come and collect all the babies and put all the babies in the nursery because they had 3 babies that had the same number or something. The nurse or something made a mistake or something and put the same number on 3 of the babies. So what's really going on in here? You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't get it. Somebody got my baby. Please, God, please return my grandson.
A very emotional plea from the grandmother who I interviewed when we first made it here to the hospital. Now I've been able to meet up with the sister of the mother whose baby was taken. This is Talisha. You've been here with the family right now. How is the family holding up at this point? How is your sister holding up inside?
Not good at all.
The suspect looked the part. She says she bought the scrubs to wear into the hospital. The sales clerk who sold those clothes talked to police. We were there when this happened. Julie Fine live in Oakland with her story. Julie.
Well, right after we got here, so did police. In fact, they just left a few minutes ago. Now, we're here at Life Uniform. Take a look over here. You can see they sell a lot of medical equipment, a lot of scrubs. Now, police talked to a woman who was working at the uniform store. She told us a woman was right here when the doors opened earlier today. Now, here's video of the police going through Life Uniform. Police say the suspect in the case may have bought this black scrub top you see right here and paid with cash. Now, the store manager did have a short conversation with her. Here is what she told us happened.
She just said she needed a scrub top because she was starting to train. Because I asked her what hospital she was at. She said Magee. She said she was starting to train, and is that okay?
Police went straight to the address of the name given at that scrub store, and so did we. We watched as a person was taken away in handcuffs, hiding her face there. Channel 11's Kara Sapita saw all of this go down. She found out more about this woman and what she means to this investigation. Kara.
Well, police rushed to this Wilkinsburg home. They were hopeful they were going to find the suspect and, more importantly, this baby. That did not happen. We were there as they took this woman away in handcuffs. They're calling her a person of interest at this point, not a suspect. Take a look at this video outside of that home. Here she is with a towel over her head.
Very busy afternoon for police and for our crews tracking down every lead. Here is a timeline of the events today. First, 1:54. The first reports came in of the the abduction at 2:01 in the afternoon. We confirmed the news with police. Then at 2:13, we brought you the grandmother's tearful plea for help, which you just heard. At 2:29, we were at the Oakland uniform shop where police believe the scrubs were bought. You saw that just a moment ago. At 3:21, we were in Wilkinsburg as we saw somebody brought out in cuffs. Kara just had that, but this was not the suspect. We will stay on this story, of course, until we can give you a time for when the baby is found.
And of course, there are some security measures in place to make sure that someone just doesn't walk in and steal another baby.
A very rare occurrence. It happens fewer than 10 times a year in the United States. Most hospitals, including Magee, have measures in place to protect newborns. I've learned tonight that the hospital immediately went into a code I, which indicates trouble with an infant. The hospital was immediately locked down this afternoon. Now, one of the most important security measures is the ID bracelet. Every newborn at Magee is immediately outfitted with a bracelet on the wrist and the ankle. There's a chip in the bracelet, and if that infant gets too close to any door in the hospital, the doors automatically lock down.
A family's joy shattered. Their newborn was taken right out of Magee Hospital today. Tonight we have team coverage of a baby kidnapped.
And our entire team is working on this major breaking story. Our Vince Sims talked with the missing baby's family. Julie Fine interviewed a woman who came face to face with a suspect just hours before the crime. Rick Earl is following security. How does someone walk out of a hospital with a baby? And Kara Sapida following another angle, a woman who's being questioned right now. Well, let's get started with Vince Sims, now at Magee Women's Hospital again with the very latest for us live now. Vince.
Yes, we have been here all afternoon since this first started happening, breaking. It's been a very active scene around here pretty much all afternoon. Right now, things are starting to slow down just a little bit, but security is still high.
We are just getting some breaking news in on this story. We understand that the baby, the infant, has been found alive and well downtown on 4th Avenue. Police are telling us that they also have the woman, a suspect, in custody. Again, the baby found just minutes ago downtown, alive and well on 4th Avenue, and police also have a suspect in custody. That's the very latest information we're getting from the assignment desk. Again, the baby has been found safe and sound downtown. Darius, David.
All right, Rick, we do understand that. And if you can stay with us for a little while, Rick, we know you're just getting this information in. 4th Avenue, do we know if this is in a car, in a house? I mean, was someone with the baby? What's the detail?
We had heard some initial reports that there might have been someone walking the baby in a stroller. That's unconfirmed at this point, but that is the initial information that came in here to the assignment desk, was there may have been a woman walking the infant in a stroller, and that's when she was spotted, and then police moved in and discovered that this was indeed missing baby Bryce.
I know you're getting this information just, as we are right back there. Was anybody taken into custody with the child? I mean, they found the child, but the woman you mentioned, anybody, arrested or taken into custody by police?
We understand that police do have the suspect, the woman who took this baby from Magee Hospital, in custody at this hour.
All right, that is a live picture from Chopper 11 there of the ambulance with baby Bryce inside, heading back to the hospital. The baby just a few minutes ago found on 4th Avenue downtown. So that is the good news of this story. The baby abducted, Darius, just a few hours ago at Magee Women's Hospital.
And this certainly couldn't have ended in a better way, in that the baby has been found and a suspect also arrested. Rick has been following this story from us before us. He joins us live in the newsroom with some more details that he's been working on. Rick.
Yeah, Darius, this is a great ending to this story. We are now looking at live pictures of that ambulance pulling into Magee Hospital right there with the baby Bryce Coleman, the 2-day-old baby that was kidnapped from Magee Hospital earlier this afternoon.
So we tracked the kidnapping story from the very beginning today.
And even though baby Bryce Coleman is safe, there's still a lot of questions tonight, like, how did this happen? How did they beat the security system? And obviously, how's he doing and how is his family doing? We are at the hospital where Bryce is being checked out right now, and we're also catching up with the family.
Getting a look at the suspect there. She just was brought in to Pittsburgh Police Headquarters. This is new video now. We'll find out more about her tonight. Be sure to check in with WPXI.com and with us on Facebook and Twitter, and 11 at 11 on TV on WPXI tonight. So, Darius, just great for a change to have a good result to a story like this. The baby is found. Thank goodness.
And as rare as these cases are where babies, newborns are taken out of hospitals, this is, of course, course, a great story to tell tonight that baby Bryce was found within the last half hour ago. So this is wonderful news for his family.
The woman there being interviewed, I can't wait to hear what she has to say. And as you mentioned, Darius, just learn more about this story. Such a sad few hours for the family, desperation, but thank goodness the baby's found.
Yeah, stay with us. We're going to have more for you tonight at 10 and 11 o'clock. We'll see you then. Good night.